Hi, everyone, and welcome back. Today, I want to talk to you about something we all want, but usually in the wrong places. VIP treatment, or as we call it in Hebrew, protexia. Did you know that according to the Talmud, Berachot 20b, even the angels were jealous of the Jewish people? They asked God a tough question. Master of the world, your Torah says you are a judge who shows no favor and takes no bribes. So why does the priestly blessing say, Yisa Hashem panav elecha, may Hashem lift his face towards you, implying special treatment? Think about that. Even the angels felt something was unfair. But God's answer changes everything. He said, how can I not show them favor? I wrote in the Torah that the obligation to bless me is only when you are full. But my children, they are meticulous. Even for a tiny piece of bread, a Kazayit, they stop everything to thank me. The takeaway? Favor from heaven isn't a gift. It's earned because we don't look for the minimum requirement. We look for the connection. But let's go deeper. What does being full actually mean? We think it's just a full stomach, but the Ben Ish Kai teaches a game changer. You could eat a massive 1-pound steak, feel totally stuffed, but if you are still thirsty for water, your blessing is not required by the Torah. Why? Because the Torah says, and you shall eat and be satisfied. True satisfaction includes quenching your thirst. If you're thirsty, you aren't truly full in the eyes of the law. Look how precise Halacha is. You can feel physically heavy, but if you aren't satisfied by the Torah's definition, the obligation stays at a rabbinic level. Now, let's bring this into 2026. Today, many people undergo bariatric surgeries, gastric sleeves, or bypasses. After surgery, especially at the start, one tiny bite of a cracker makes you feel 100% full. Your brain is screaming, I can't eat another bite. By the literal meaning of the words, you are satisfied. So, does the Torah obligate you to say Birkat Hamazon? The same question applies to a child who's full after half a cookie, or an elderly person with no appetite. If we show favor by being meticulous, maybe for these people, their feeling is what counts. Here comes the powerful ruling of Rabbi Yitzchak Yosef. He rules clearly. If you didn't eat the physical measurement of a Kazayit, about 1 ounce, you cannot say the blessing. Wait, but I'm full. Why not? The answer is profound because our sages defined what eating is. If it's less than a Kazayit, the Torah doesn't call it eating. Even if you feel full to your throat, the halakhic reality says this wasn't an act of eating that triggers a blessing. Let me share a story that brings this to life. There was an elderly scholar in the hospital. Every bite was an immense struggle. One day, he managed to eat a tiny crumb of bread. He told his family, I feel full. I want to say the grace after meals. His grandson, who knew the law, whispered, Grandpa, it wasn't a Kazayit. We can't say the blessing. The grandfather started to cry. He said, since I was admitted to the hospital, I waited for the moment to fulfill, and you shall eat and be satisfied. Now that I'm finally satisfied by the little God gave me, I can't thank him? They asked a rabbi. The rabbi's answer was beautiful. Dear Grandpa, your greatest blessing to God right now is your silence. By holding back your desire to bless because of the limits the sages set, you are showing that you don't serve your emotions. You serve Hashem. Friends, what's the lesson for us? We see something huge here. What the sages established is the Torah. There is no written Torah and oral Torah as separate things. They are one body. When the sages measured that less than a Kazayit isn't eating, that's what God intended from the start. When you learn Halacha, when you chew on these details, whether it's about the microwave we discussed before or the size of your meal, you are connecting this physical world to the Creator. This is what builds Yirat Shamayim, awe of heaven. The knowledge that God is there inside my stomach, inside the surgery I went through, and inside the words that leave my mouth. If this insight opened your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who had surgery or someone looking for a deeper connection to God. We want to reach every Jew in the world. If you want to partner with me in spreading this light or dedicate the next lesson, all the details are in the description. Let's spread the light of Maran together. Thank you so much.